Hello, everyone. We're going to get started with research, so let's get it. Woo! Woo! It's okay. It's research. Interested in presenting? Sign up at presentations.ratsec.club. If you need some ideas, check the link below. You will also get free swag depending on the number of presentations that you have done. So for one presentation, you get an RATSec lanyard up to 20, where you can get a USB rubber ducky. Also, the coveted water bottle is at 10. All right, let's get through these announcements. Okay, got some music playing. Hold on. Join the Discord. Check the calendar. The mailing list. And feedback. So we do have an anonymous feedback form. So if you have any concerns or questions or some things you want to say anonymously, you can fill out this form. And we do not collect any personal information, so it will be totally anonymous, not even the emails. So yeah. Team Contagion. So for CTFs, Team Contagion is the RIT6 CTF team. We meet every Wednesday from 6:30 to 7:30 in the air gap. Our first CTF is going to be DICE CTF, February 4th through 6th. So during the same weekend as the, what's it called? Hackathon, that's right. So we hope to see you there. Red Team Recruiting, you want to say some few words, Emmanuel?
Again, just join or add the role so you can get notification. It's going to be like CCDC, where we do like a little mentorship program. So you get to try Linux, Windows, networking, and see which one you like to do. And hopefully, yeah, bye.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Okay, RIT6 swag is in. If you have ordered RIT6 swag and you have not received it, please see an e-board member at the RIT6 club room. Okay, we will verify if you have paid and you will receive your merch. Allison? ISTS. Yep. There you go. Ends at the end of the month. Sign up then, please. Right on. CTF challenges?
Yeah, just scan these QR codes. You'll sign up on the left. Interested in running a challenge on the right. And if you don't know where to start, right in the middle. Yeah.
Yep. So if you're interested in any of that, scan the QR codes. And they are also located in the RITSec announcements channel on the Discord. Hackathon? February 5th on the Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. upstairs in the RITSec club room, actually the whole second floor. And this is the schedule. And let's clap it up for our sponsors. Woo! I got to turn off Dark Reader. Hold up. There we go. Let's clap again. Yeah, there we go. And follow our social media, thanks to the wonderful social media head, Claire. Okay, so we're going to cover news. It's going to be really fast. Up first, we got the net USB RC flaw in a bunch of routers. So Sentinel Labs has discovered a high severity flaw in the K-Codes net USB kernel module used by a large number of network device vendors and affecting millions of router devices. So some routers, or mostly new routers nowadays, have USB ports that you can plug, that are on the back of the routers that you can plug into, and the specific kernel module is vulnerable to an integer overflow. Wow, can you guys believe that? An integer overflow in the modern times. So this CVE was declared as a 9.8 on the NVST CVE score. So MITRE has not designated a proper scoring for it, but a 9.8 is highly severe, and you better patch this flaw if you have Netgear or other related vendors. Please check the link below to find the vendors that are affected. Our evil ransomware gang was arrested last weekend. At the request of U.S. authorities, the Russia's Federal Security Services has swooped in to liquidate, keyword liquidate, the REvil ransomware gang. The FSB said that a total of 14 alleged cyber criminals were also caught up in the raid and have been charged with illegal circulations of means of payment. So, illegal means of gaining currency, ransomware, ransom. And this is a very critical moment in how the threat landscape is changing, because we are seeing this growing international effort to combat these ransomware gangs and to combat critical infrastructure from being affected. So REvil is also attributed to causing the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. Now, do we know if REvil is truly gone? Well, how will this affect Russian cyber criminals, or matter of fact, any foreign or domestic cyber criminal operations? Because cyber criminals originate in Russia, kind of sus. They could have just recruited them and called them, oh yeah, we do that in the US all the time with, if you guys remember the Catch Me If You Can movie, I don't remember his specific name, but the fraudster, right? He was sentenced to multiple years in prison, but the FBI bailed him out, and now he works for the government. So, in all honesty, Russia could also do that, and just as a public-facing fact that they did arrest these criminals, but recruit them to their government agencies and their activities, and to further support their mission, I guess. And here's some pictures. There is a video. I think VX Underground has the arrest video on their Twitter feed. Pretty graphic, I'd say. Just by looking at these screenshots, they looked pretty roughed up by the Russian FSB. Destructive malware targeting Ukrainian organizations. So this is very hot right now regarding the geopolitical situation in Ukraine versus Russia and NATO, all that jazz. So Microsoft Threat Intelligence Center has identified evidence of a destructive malware operation targeting multiple organizations in Ukraine. The malware first appeared on victim systems in Ukraine on January 13th, 2022. So this is different from the malware that was affecting the government sites, where they were defaced and there was a bunch of threats made by those cyber criminals. This malware impacted dozens of systems. It also has attributes of a wiper malware, so it's causing more destruction rather than it causes destruction rather than holding data ransom. So in ransomware, you typically see it custom for each client that you're infecting. However, this malware that the Microsoft Threat Intelligence Center discovered was the exact same implementation across multiple different systems. So that can give away intent sometimes, and so this is what they attributed to. A SSRF vulnerability found in VMware authentication software. So a server-side request forgery, also known as SSRF, vulnerability in versions of VMware authentication software could allow an attacker to obtain administrative JSON web tokens, JWT tokens. So SSRF, so it's a web vulnerability where you're allowed to exploit the server functions in an unintended way to gain access, unauthorized access, or remote code execution. So a key thing why JWT tokens being exposed, an attacker can potentially gain full access to the user's account. So their token they can use to log in as a user that they designate. So it's pretty bad. And that's it. Thank you so much. That's the end of the news. And up next, we're going to have Claire with blockchains and the energy grid. Let's go. Give a round of applause.